Yes, people, Chris here from MUFC Fanalysis, ready to give you your Fanalysis for Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Well, firstly, I want to give my Mr. Fantastic award to October's Player of the Month, and that goes to Bryan Mbeumo, who has absolutely been a brilliant signing for Manchester United. From the day he touched ground in Old Trafford through to the last game, he's been absolutely brilliant. He's a player after my own heart that just performs in spite of whether he gets a goal or an assist. You can always guarantee that you're going to get a minimum 7 or 8 out of 10 performance out of Mbeumo. And I think that's the ilk of a player that we need at Manchester United. For invisible player of the game week, I've got to give it to Diogo Dalot, who is typically one of my favourite players at Manchester United a few seasons ago when we were playing a flat back four. I think the right back position is something that he's absolutely brilliant at, but the wing back role is something that is really struggling to get to grips with. He was missing in some passages of play. He wasn't in the right positioning when it comes to some of the defensive plays as well. So unfortunately, I've got to give him my invisible player for this game. For my Benjamin Grimm, the rock of the team, it's got to go again to world Casemiro. Casemiro has been absolutely brilliant so far this season. He's really shown his class, really shown the ilk of player. Again, just like Mbeumo, that we actually need at Manchester United. Unfortunately, he is of a certain age. He might not be here for long, but definitely while he's here, he's making his mark, he's making his stamp, and he's dragging up these players by their bootstraps as well at times. And he's exactly the kind of character we need at Old Trafford. Brilliant opening goal for us to set us on our way. It's just a shame we couldn't maintain that and keep the clean sheet for the win. For my Human Torch Crash and Burn award, and this goes to the player that unfortunately had quite a few things not come off in the game for them, and it might be a surprise, but I've got to give this one to Amad Diallo. Now, don't get me wrong, he scored an absolutely world-class goal. It's probably going to be up there for our Manchester United goal of the season, probably even Premier League goal of the season. But overall, his gameplay was not brilliant today. A lot of the stuff he tried didn't really come off. His interlinking play wasn't as smooth and slick as it usually is. I don't know whether it was tiredness, fatigue, don't know what it was, but a lot of things during his general game was just not pulling off the way that they usually do. So unfortunately, I've got to give Amad Diallo the Crash and Burn Human Torch Award. That's it for your Fanalysis for this game week, Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Please do click subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on TikTok and Instagram. I'm also on X as well. And keep tuned in for some more Fanalysis 4 and other content as well for MUFC Fanalysis.